Aaron here from 01 Racing, and if you've ever seen an adjustable swing arm pivot, like this one, and you've wondered what that adjustment actually does to the bike, well, this is the video for you. So when a motorcycle accelerates, load is transferred to the rear of the bike, and this tries to compress the rear suspension and squat the bike down at the rear. And the pull of the chain force also contributes to this squatting effect. However, the driving force at the rear wheel contact patch tries to rotate the swing arm in the opposite direction and actually extend the rear suspension, and this is what we call the anti-squat effect. So when we accelerate out of a corner, we need the right balance of these competing forces at the rear. So load transfer to the rear is good because it can help us with traction. However, too much of this squatting effect at the rear can take an excess of load off the front, which can cause us to push wide on the corner exit. And this is when we may want to increase our anti-squat. And one of the best ways to do this is by moving the swing arm pivot up. So although many different things on a bike can be adjusted to change the anti-squat effect, most of these will have major knock-on effects in other areas. But the swing arm pivot adjustment is really good because it has very little effect on the rest of the bike's geometry. So like everything in bike setup, the pivot position and the anti-squat are a compromise and the right balance must be found. So too little anti-squat isn't good, but at the same time, too much anti-squat can be really bad too, with the bike becoming hard to manage, the rear effectively stiffening up too much, and it can even cause the rear wheel to kick out when accelerating leaned over. So I hope this has helped you understand the basics of what the swing arm pivot adjustment is for. So far we've just lightly touched on the anti-squat effect, but in future videos we'll go into much more detail about the forces involved, how we calculate it, what the numbers mean, and also what the other things are on the bike which affect it. So thanks for watching.